been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only when it gets...
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Fighting his way through contact. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Cowboys, first down.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run it, Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up
now Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 4-yard pickup, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
47-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Robert Mathis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Allen. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, Thorpe. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Robert Mathis. And this defense will take over right at midfield. From the 50, it's Watson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
5-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studio. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
By Ray Lewis.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Emerson Griffin on the sack. Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Out of the gun, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
His throw caught at about the 5. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Chris Godwin there to make the grab, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st down. 1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Allen off the play fake. He's going to look deep down the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. On first down, Allen eluding the pressure right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And here's Allen on third down. And he will not be able to hang up. Through the contact, it's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch left, watch left. It's a 9 to 9. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Throwing again is Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Robert Mathis, his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A gain of 5.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 39.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Watson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Going long for Coates. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Eagles 3.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen going to throw. Rolling to his right. Going deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown!
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Allen. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Geno Atkins on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Thorpe. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
He was brought down by
Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
A loss of 4 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 13. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
43 is the mic. We want this. 43 is the mic.
Now Allen, got to have this one. And now here is another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
They are not ready
and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Cowboy.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game, as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They keep on the ground with Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Allen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
To throw, it's Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you